Hey, astronauts, I'm your pilot Paul, and welcome to the Digital Galaxy Podcast. Buckle up for the 13th Warpspeed episode. The information in this episode comes from Facebook and CNBC. So, what is Facebook Metaverse? According to Facebook, quote, the metaverse is a set of virtual spaces where you can create and explore with other people who aren't in the same physical space as you. You'll be able to hang out with friends, work, play, learn, shop, create, and more. It's not necessarily about spending more time online. It's about making the time you do spend online more meaningful, end quote. So that was directly from the Facebook website. I do find the last line fascinating since they've made all of their money intentionally by keeping their users on the platform. So I guess the time that they do spend on the platform is meaningful for them. But we'll see uh, what this new and interesting next phase of social media is going to be. Facebook has already identified some possible criticisms of the new platform and has mentioned how they will responsibly build it safer. They want to focus on, quote, economic opportunity, how we can give people more choice, encourage competition, and maintain a thriving digital economy. Privacy, how we can minimize the amount of data that's used, build technology to enable privacy protective data uses, and give people transparency and control over their data. Safety and integrity, how we can keep people safe online and give them tools to take action or get help if they see something they're not comfortable with. Lastly, equity and inclusion, how we can make sure these technologies are designed inclusively in a way that's accessible, unquote. So Facebook has been scouting engineers in Europe and possibly can bring 10,000 jobs to the EU with this initiative. According to Nick Clegg, Facebook's head of global affairs, Europe is extremely important to the company. He had this to say, quote, from the thousands of employees in the EU to the millions of businesses using our apps and tools every day, Europe is a big part of our success, as Facebook is in the success of European companies and the wider economy, end quote. Obviously, Facebook has struggled with a lot recently with the release of the Facebook files. So we'll see if they can bounce back with this new idea. They even renamed their parent company Meta. I don't know how I feel about Facebook taking over basically the future of virtual reality. I do think that some of their points, their possible criticisms, are stuff that has to be addressed. I'm glad they finally kind of recognize those, but I feel like it's a little too late, in my opinion. I think we'll be ready to see Ready Player One as a reality in the near future. But that's going to wrap it up for today's Warp Speed episode. Thanks for coming along. Please stick around to hear a message from our sponsor, Anchor.fm. Also, don't forget to follow our channels on Twitter, YouTube, Spotify, Google Podcasts, and iTunes. You can also find this episode in written form on our website, digitalgalaxypodcast.com. This episode was created by Claro, a social media app where you are in charge of your data and community. Check it out at claro.app. Thanks for coming along on our journey, and we'll see you in the next one.